I would never admit this, but I may or may not be a little sick. So might also David be. But what are we gonna do today? We're gonna fly to North Carolina. We're gonna close the biggest deal in the company's history, and then we're gonna come back like it never happened. See you guys in a little bit.
Here, it might be in the car, it might be in the plane.
This trip is very symbolic.
What, this one?
Yeah, well, the plane trip. And I want you and Patty to be on the same page. I want sales to go up. I want marketing to click.
Yeah.
But this is a big day.
This is a big day. Do you know why I'm discouraged?
I mean, I have guesses. I think you're discouraged because sales are down.
I'm like literally killing myself for this job.
Yeah.
And like, not making progress.
We are making progress.
I just feel like marketing's like starting from zero, rotten to the core.
Yeah.
I have no idea what retention is. I don't know where to look, and the person I should ask, the only thing I'm confident of is it'll be wrong. Good morning. Whiskey. Roger that.
Let's do this thing. Hour and a half, not bad. No TSA, no bags to check. The advantage of private aviation is not just going anywhere you want, it's going anywhere you want without all the hassle of security and boarding passes and all that stuff. I'm not on this level. One day. Thank you, DP. They just give you a car on the world?
Yeah, I can only use it for a few hours. You want to know where this car is?
All right, so apparently they give you a car when you fly private. That's cool. They let you borrow a car. So we're gonna go find our borrowed car, and then we're gonna go meet with these guys, and we're gonna close this deal, and we're gonna get back to work. I like to be outcome agnostic. I'd be lying if I didn't say there was something in my head that I want out of this meeting, but I try to resist that temptation. When you fixate on an outcome, it's kind of like target fixation if you're on a motorcycle. If you stare at a pole and you focus on not hitting the pole, you're gonna hit the pole. So I like to try to stay open to opportunities, open to spontaneity. And if I'm so focused on an outcome, I might be excluding myself from the possibility of an outcome I couldn't have anticipated, right? Maybe these guys wanna expand the partnership. Maybe they wanna delay the deal, but they wanna triple the size. I don't know. So I'm going in, I'm optimistic, I'm ready to collaborate, ready to find a win-win, and I'm open to possibilities. And that's how you should stay. I'm also open to the possibility that I can't find this car.
This is us.
Hope this thing doesn't blow up in our face.
What?
C4.
Probably in here. Cool.
Love the space. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Elliot.
Jay.
Good
Nice to meet you.
Jay.
David.
Nice to meet you, David.
How's life?
Not bad. Busy.
Yeah, I feel right.
Yeah. Less than a year, we were down the hall. This space was sitting empty for a few years. Is everything okay?
Oh yeah. Are you good to cut it now?
Like
Wait, are you
whiteboard?
waiting on somebody named David?
Yeah.
Yeah, my name's
He's
David.
also David.
Wait, that's
Yeah,
weird.
crazy.
Yeah, so,
I'm like, I don't know who this
Tech
dude
guy,
is. I'm like, are you like Russell's partner? And I was like, can we stop and do introductions
And I
for
was
a
like, we're
second?
gonna have 3 people around the
Yeah.
camera. We're like, what's going on?
But we've never been here, obviously. And
Oh,
so we were like, yeah, we'll
Okay,
walk
well-
in.
it's
I'm
a,
gonna go left.
That's pretty funny.
David.
So this very kind company called, is that right? Was waiting on some people to arrive for a meeting. Also waiting on a guy named David. We have a David too. She comes and gets us at the door and it's like, David? And we're like, yes. And she brings us back. And that guy's like, hey, I'm Jay. And we're like, okay, you must work with the guys we're looking for. So they let us in and we go sit down with this guy. I'm like, how long y'all been in the space? You know, I'm shooting the shit. After a minute, he's like, why are we filming this? And we're like, well, we said the camera guy was coming. And he was like, did you? And then we're like, what do you guys do? And he's like, real estate development. And we're like, we're in the wrong spot. But how crazy, at the same time, in the same place.
Right. And
They're
like,
waiting on a
like,
guy named David.
And I'm like, I'm David. She's like, I'm Megan. And I'm like, I've never talked to you.
I was like, they must have talked.
Yeah.
And then we get back, I'm like, Jay, I probably should know Jay. That was hilarious. All right, well,
All right.
that's why you bake in margin, because we still have 12 minutes.
Yeah. Standing in front of the door, we're like, ooh, trying to figure out how to get in.
He's like being a little like adversarial, and he's like, "Are we all good with this camera?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, did you actually not want him here?" And he was like, "Are you architects?" And we were like, "No." And then we realized we're in the wrong space. But they were waiting for somebody named David. Well, listen, do you use the CRM? He's like, "No, we're all kind of personal connections." And I was like, "Don't you hate green marketing text?" He was like, "Yes." And I was like, "We have a product."
Opportunity.
And so I got his stuff, and maybe it turns into a deal.
A new door opener here for your sales team.
We need to go to the wrong door more often. Yeah. Whatever name they say, we're like, yes.
On wholesale, what I found as I scaled it up was, again, all of these different systems. Like you have all these lenders you broker to,
Yeah.
all of these appraisal companies you broker to, all of these different systems, and none of them talk to each other.
Yeah.
If you deal with a mortgage broker, like the federal government has got data, it's almost $11,000 cheaper to go with a broker than it would be a lender.
So before that, I was in healthcare. COVID happened, healthcare. Got into mortgage lead gen using Go High Level. So I was all the ops, all the build outs, and he was all the sales. We ended up hiring 10 salespeople and just getting a small little crappy office and be like, all right, let's try it. Let's scale the ads. We have all these salespeople. And we scaled it up to like $500 million per month in like 6 months.
Hey, good to meet you guys.
Let's, I want to get some distance.
I can go the distance. Homemade hot sauce is a sign that it's a good place to eat. Meeting's done, the deal is inked. Now we have a personal relationship with who we hope is going to be a long-term partner. You just can't substitute meeting somebody in person to really get to know somebody, build that level of trust, that connection. We told our backstories, we like learned about each other's childhoods. You just can't do that over Zoom. And when you're doing a deal this big, you want to really know the people you're getting into business with. And so this was absolutely necessary move. And the partnership will be better for it, right? You're investing in like social capital. So if something goes wrong, now we have a personal relationship to fall back on, not just a contract. You never want your customers arguing over the details of a contract. You want relationship as a buffer for when things inevitably go wrong, because they always will. So this is just how you business, and most people aren't willing to do it, but if you want to stay in business, you got to invest in relationships. What did I miss? Perfect.
Are you taking any services today?
No, man.
You're all set. You're a customer of the day.
What does that mean?
You're not paying nothing.
What? Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dude, karma, it's a good sign. So things are popping off. We get the runway we wanted, save 15 minutes, close the deal with the guys. We just got customer of the day.
We don't even know what that is.
We didn't have to pay for anything at the airport. Now we're getting a little caffeine fix.
And then pick up our flight plan and head home.
All right, back at HQ. Probably not many people left in the office right now. We're gonna go tell them the good news. Embrace the chaos. What's going on? Time to start real work. We secured the bag. They want a binding agreement.
Go!
Blue
Success
to the moon, right?
trip!
Blue to the moon. Time to unleash sales on this bad boy.
Just heard the news.
I got the binding, biggest deal in our history.
Nice.
Look, it's not money in the bank, but we're closer than we were. Good shit, right? Brett?
No, cut
Ready to start
it.
singing deal?
Love and effort, brother.
Love and effort, baby, all the way. Ready to start selling? Gangster. Oh, and I got a moon pie.